Hello, I'm Johnstra and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Last time we left off abruptly because something came up and I had to end the stream early, but hopefully today I should finish the trial. I'm sorry if I'm a little low energy right now, but I didn't really take a nap and I did a lot of things today. So this could be a short stream, but I still plan it. I'm not gonna say it's a half stream because I want to finish the trial.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow.
This is where we left off.
Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
I'm gonna be really absent-minded.
He jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Yeah, he made it too
He could
obvious.
have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you like killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Huh.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that...
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the
Hello.
antidote,
Yeah,
the hangar shutter had been closed.
because I had to end the stream abruptly last Danganronpa stream because something happened. But yeah, it's the same death. Also, hello, how are you? Sorry if I'm a little low energy and kind of absent-minded. I'm really tired.
It was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space. Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, it feels so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the blackened for this case, you know. The blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials.
The thing about Danganronpa is that sometimes it's not it's either not the first one you thought of, it's also not the second one you thought of. I mean, we already thought of Himiko, but there's something like, if Maki's revealing all this, why is quote-unquote Kokichi still in the Essential?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi?
I mean,
If you didn't help him, then...
your name is Tired Dudes now, so it's kind of expected for you to be tired.
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Yeah, but you ended up letting yourself get poisoned.
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. Maki is gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Also, why is the lid still on? Was the developers lazy?
So don't you worry, Makino. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
Yeah. Projects are like that, both for work and school. Back in uni, one of my performance works was a group task. So we had to learn each other's, you know, vocal patterns, we had to learn each other's moves. But the thing is, originally it was supposed to be a live performance. I know, but you're not specifying what the government did, so... yeah, you found a loophole. As I was saying, originally for this group work for music, we were supposed to perform as a group, live. Like, we were supposed to make a dance move together, sing together, but because of COVID, all we had to do was record our own music, record our vocals, and we put them together. We didn't need to do any of the dance moves. But for some reason, that's because of the social distancing. So for that reason, we still had to perform, when we had to do solo performances, we still had to do live solo performances, like we still needed to dance and sing. And as you may already know, my dance moves were not great, so I only averaged like 60s to 70s for the performance assignments.
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run. run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from, huh?
After that,
But
I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave.
are we sure those were knife marks? They looked more like scratch marks. Once again, it could be an artist thing.
That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Dang, you have it rough too.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
The thing is, yeah, performances were rough, but they're fun. It's just that when I started studying music, I thought all I needed to do was sing, write music, play a little bit of an instrument. I could play a little bit of ukulele, do some music theory. I didn't expect to do dancing. When I found out about the performance, like, oh, you need to show us your stage presence, do little dances, connect with your audience. I didn't expect that. If I expected it from the start, maybe I could have actually, you know, learned how to dance. Like, I know basic dance moves because primary school and high school, we had basic dance lessons. So I knew basic dance moves. But they weren't that extravagant, and they didn't really match the songs I was singing. So this is why I decided, I mean, I didn't fail, so yay. But most of my marks came from singing and not dancing. Like, I didn't fail the dance component either. To get 50% that means I have to get 25%. I have to get 50% in total for for music, like music and dancing or stage presence. They were divided into two parts in marking. Singing is out of 100 and dancing was out of 100. So I didn't entirely fail. In the lowest end, I didn't fail dancing. I didn't fail. Wait, what? I'm so tired. Kinda. That's one of the things they taught us in primary school. Now I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, if I got, for example, if I got like 60% for singing and 40% for dancing, it would even out to 50% for the total marks. My highest performance mark was 70. But like I said, I think most of my marks came from singing rather than dancing.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him?
Where did you get that
You
eye
call
from?
yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
But back then, I was really hesitant. Like, I mean, the thought of becoming an idol was in my head. Because from high school, I did want to have a career in music because I wanted to entertain people. Originally, I wanted to be an athlete to entertain people, but I realized that my body wasn't built. Like, I'm fit, but I'm more like slightly above average, so I'm not like Olympic level, so I couldn't do that even though I wanted to do it. But apparently, a lot of people told me since I was a kid I had a quote-unquote hidden talent when it came to music, even though, in my opinion, my singing is kind of not that good. So I decided to do that, and compared to sports, I've gotten further with music. So when the thought of becoming an idol came into my mind, because of the things I was doing. I was singing and I was performing on stage. I had to do little dance moves. I need to show my stage presence. I need to connect to the audience. It did come to my mind, like, what if I try being an idol? But I was very, very hesitant. Then I became a VTuber, and until I just wanted to be a music VTuber. Like, the thought of an idol wasn't really in my head still. It was still in my head, but it wasn't present. But now that I've technically graduated university, waiting for work experience, I realized the skills I learned in university will practically be useless, and there will be no point of me learning these skills, like the basic dance skills. They even gave us pointers back in uni. Like, even though I had basic dance moves, they gave us pointers on how to move. So I decided, what if I do try to become an idol? But the thing is, idol culture doesn't really exist here in Australia. So it's kind of hard for me. It's a good thing I'm doing it over the internet. So,
what are everyone's plans now?
I don't know if I'll ever record a live dance video, but if I do, I'm probably gonna be wearing a mask. And I don't know where I'm gonna be recording it. I can't record into my room because my room is too small. And if I do it in public, it's kind of embarrassing.
With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Well, right now I'm a wannabe idol because I haven't really shown off my dance moves in my YouTube channel. But once I have Just Dance, yeah, I'll show off some dance moves, but I'll only do it rarely. Because, you know, Just Dance is really strict. I've written music and I've sang and I've entertained people. So, in terms of idol level, I'm still pretty low, but I guess it counts.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Yeah, it doesn't look like scratch. It doesn't look like knife marks. So this makes sense. I want to go on a limb. There's 10 seconds, so if it's wrong...
That's it!
Oh.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Oh, so that's it. I thought it's because... Like I said, it could have been an artist thing. I thought it looked like scratch marks rather than knife marks.
I was too focused to notice at the time, but now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor dismissed her.
That's impossible.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Yeah, why didn't it go off?
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Okay. It can't be the hammer, because Maki only had one hammer. They couldn't have taken Kaito's hammer, but we only found one hammer in the site. There were 3 electro bombs. Maki already used one. Wait. Yeah, I think Maki already used one. We used one, so one should be left. But speaking of the whole idol thing, right now I'm a wannabe idol. I said this to Ragnar as well. Once I make it to 500 subs, even if I can make it to 500 subs, if I make it to 500 subs and I have like 10 to 20 songs, whether it's original or cover, and at least 1 to 3 music streams, then I'll call myself idol adjacent. So I'm idol-like. I'm not a full idol yet. Like, I'm idol-like. If I somehow get 1 million subs, which is impossible because 500 is already a challenge, and I have like 50 songs and at least 5 to 10 dance streams, then I have the right to call myself an idol. That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all of these oddities. Finding the reason will help us find the hidden truth. My theory is that the electro bomb, because there's one more electro bomb, right?
I did attempt to enter the hangar, and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Okay, I think I know who to shoot. I need to shoot Kiba because he said 100%. Man, your route on becoming an idol is confusing. But, in my opinion, I think I could only make it to idol adjacent, and it's gonna take me a long time. What can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar,
Okay.
and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electroblock would take it down.
Like, I want to spread as much joy and happiness as possible. And musicians can do that, yes. Idols are a type of musician, so it's not that different. But an idol seems fun. Like, I don't know why. I mean, if you think about it, every musician's an idol. Every performer is an idol. And right now, it's the best thing I can do. Like, with using the skills I learned from university.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
But there were 3 bombs, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It has to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... Oh yeah! Because it would never work on a living being unless Kaito was dead. That's not the reason. That's not the reason because that puts him at a disadvantage. This is the only reason. Because the safety function won't work.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electrobomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
Just end this already. Third.
reason that anyone would want to do that. I'm right. It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
That's the thing about Danganronpa, they go into tangents. What aspect of this case? Kaito's cause of death, right? Because it's no way it's that one. It's no way it's this one either. Because Monokuma himself said. And again, can we really trust Monokuma?
That's it.
Okay, I got that right.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. Something else entirely.
Yeah, if Kaito died by poison, his body would not register as a person. So he had to still at least be a little bit alive to be so in order to deactivate the thing. Because the hydraulic press's safety function will only disable if the thing isn't a living person. Right? Yes, the cause of death could be this, right?
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it.
Then,
No matter what.
I mean, if you take a sample of the blood, if it was the poison, the blood should say, right?
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? I mean, yeah, they have a point. It's not possible unless we have a blood analysis machine. But
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
this feels like... Why am I getting flashbacks to Nagato's murder trial?
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do
That's
about it.
robophobic.
This is just how the
mean, normally this doesn't matter, right?
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time. Oh, come on.
Well, I was told by Firewall that even if it was voting time, it doesn't matter. Like, you can literally vote for the wrong person, but the majority vote wins. Everyone else is gonna vote for
This won't be a problem, right?
one person, that person ends up being right.
You know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
That's impossible. He always knows.
Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case.
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
Yeah.
That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us. Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
Wait, is that why the essentials were guarding Monokuma?
I can't say.
So he can't watch?
He must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exorcists.
Yeah, look, they're watching him.
The exorcists weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
Watching him.
That's it.
So yeah, that means Kokichi wasn't the mastermind.
Watching him?
Because he was the what? If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't need to worry about Monokuma. Oh, at the time, the essentials were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exocell, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if someone... Wait, even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right. So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind. Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us.
And Kokichi is a liar.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How did we forget that?
But Maki said...
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Whoa, shocker.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Miyu's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Ah.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosoles and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time? What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi? Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
I mean, you did say Kokichi was trying to usurp a mastermind.
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind's not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima, but that can't be it. You'd be surprised how many times she can come back. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
I think that's next chapter's trial because Danganronpa tends to have 6 chapters.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind. True. And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma. If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
Dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
A game?
As I
Wait.
said, your thought process defies all logic.
Seriously?
But since the outside world is
I was checking
this game is the only
just in
entertainment we
case
have.
something happened. Like, I thought my stream went down because my second screen saying chat disconnected, but when I went to Streamlabs it didn't say anything, so...
At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
How can it be a remnant of despair if, when Maki aimed the crossbow, he didn't know what it was, and also, why is he fighting against Monokuma? If he really is a remnant of despair.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Monokuma, ultimate despair headmaster.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this.
Yeah, I think it was just my second screen. Because Streamlabs says it's fine.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
Be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact,
What?
you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Was it the video? Yeah, I think it was the murder video, right? That's the most confusing evidence. Like, everything else kind of makes sense. But this one didn't, and it also confused everyone.
This is it!
Yep, I was right.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what? It's pretty
Whoops.
strange. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all. To present evidence that condemns you after all.
Never mind. I really am tired.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you. Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then show us the video. Then show us the video. It must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? I think I know what it wants us to spell. Whoops. I need a T. I need an I. I need an M. I had no idea what the word was, so I just had to turn on Hangman's Gambit. I just had to turn on the vision to see what letters there were and just figure it out. Normally I have an idea, but this time I had no idea. But I saw the V and like the VICTIM, then I was like, oh, victim. This should be easy to spell. Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we need to know what.
If
We
you
know
show
know
the
that.
moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim.
Huh.
That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for. Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press? Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
That happened in Danganronpa 1 with Mokoro.
Then we could guess the victim was switched.
But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
Good point.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Man, my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible.
Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive.
We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki,
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned. Kimiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh,
I feel like Sumugi's still here. Like I said, Danganronpa
let's all talk it over together.
Danganronpa tends to go into tangents a lot together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
I can't wait for the final trial because the final trials are always the longest.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places. I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. It did stop for a brief moment. You saw it. It lagged. Cause I remember when we tried it with Kibo, it didn't stop at all, right? Maybe like it. Start. Okay, let's listen.
Must be some trick to that video.
You all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of
Yeah, there we go. Hello, JC. Okay, I managed to get that. Like, we were on the right track.
Isn't it weird that
Relax.
the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
It stopped.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Yeah, it went straight down. It didn't stop at all. See? The animation.
He's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping. But in the video,
And stop.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why does the press stop? Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh, it's this. Huh.
I see it.
That's the control panel.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
I know you changed your name to to Tired Dudes, but I'm still gonna call you Relaxed. I'm just used to it.
electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
Yeah.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really. So what else?
Oops.
Maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
But doesn't the video camera? Did they say the video camera has a pause function? I don't know. I don't know how. I forgot how old cameras work. For as long as I can remember, all cameras are the same to me. Well, there's video cameras and photo cameras, but yeah.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
So so my guess is right. The camera stopped.
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
It'll look like a continuation, right? Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Another one? Okay, we'll go here. Okay. I should have been thinking. There we go.
I see it.
Because I recognized that as the electro bomb almost immediately.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Oh, it was choppy.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Huh.
When did you ever say that? So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me.
Oh, you did notice it.
Now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin down where the camera was set up. Was here, right? By the controls. Maybe.
I was wrong!
This one? No. I can't see anything because they have the overhead. I don't even know where the hydraulic press is. Oh. I was in the right area.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here.
I'm gonna get a bad mark for this trial because I already failed twice.
Press and the camera at the same time. You would have to be near the switch.
And the rhythm game I'm gonna suck, especially now that I'm tired. I mean, I always sucked at it, but yeah. Because I'm still not used to the Switch controls.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful. Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
There's just an arm with a white sleeve.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hanger to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
That's true.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
It's not like Danganronpa 1 where they put all the dead bodies in a free morgue? Yeah, morgue.
Thrown away? The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was the other person in the hangar. It wasn't an old body. It could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
Yes, no way. If I had the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have happened before. I had to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Okay, I see victim again, so let's try that first. Vic. Vic. I need a T. The other letters are... There's H. I'll try that. Is it helped? Because it has enough to be helped, yeah. I need an L. Victim helped. I need a P. Then I need an E. Then I need a D for dragon.
I see now. I can't believe I overlooked this. What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
And then they switched.
They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
That means the person... If they had to switch out Kaito, that means the other person is Kokichi, meaning the person in the essential is Kaito, right? The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that essential. It can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means switched while the press was stopped. Then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi
The arm was sticking out. Why?
must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective.
We haven't played the rhythm game yet. So who are we gonna rhythm against?
Kaito is the
We had Kaito last time.
What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But
It looks like I know who we're fighting for the rhythm game.
in the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. But there must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth. That's the truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What, he faked it?
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Rhythm game time.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow.
I still don't know the placement.
There's no other possibility. you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
X Y B. Oh crap!
I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Is it
I saw Kokichi
X?
drink the antidote.
Pretend. Y A B.
It ends here.
There. I still need to do the storyboard one. Somehow I did better than I
She
thought.
just pretended to drink the antidote.
Compared to the
She didn't
other
actually drink it.
compared to the other games, I think I hit more.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm.
We're
that
almost
Kokichi
there.
drank it.
We just need to do the storyboard one and it's done.
Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate. Make him cooperate? The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
Huh.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had
So
to
they swap
choose.
lives
He had
technically.
to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride for the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
So there's only one mini game left.
Else were ready to die just to execute their plan.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras? I'm fine with being an extra. Huh? Why? If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine the reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Okay, let's do this. So, what's my stocks? Only antidote. I think this one goes here. Electro bomb. An essential inside the hangar. Trail of blood. Why was dragged along to the ground? Who was put in the hydraulic press first? What weapon? Where did... Who did Maki hit? Oh crap. Then where does this one go? It's oh. I didn't see that one. Drink the antidote. Kokichi in the press. Assemble the crossbow. Culprit in the press. Let me unlock all these. Back, right? This one. Oops. Oops. There we go. There.
This is the truth of the case. Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab.
I'll try to get through this as fast as possible
She was carrying a black case
without skipping.
and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
Mm-hmm. Click.
The culprit was going to use the crossbow
Cup
to
click?
challenge Kokichi
What?
to a fight.
Let's end this.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately for
I'll
her,
try not to talk
she
much
had an
because
electro hammer
I'm trying to get through this
around
as fast as
the
possible.
barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Think she took the green one?
Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Imagine they had guns in this game. Besides, you know,
Kokichi reeled from the
microphones and
culprit jumped on him
truth
immediately.
bullets.
He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
You can eat! By the time you get back, it's either this is still going or
The arrow hit
the
Kokichi right in the back.
execution's happening.
It was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. This time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Kaito.
To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both.
It would have been a double
In that
murder.
desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
I miss listening. Like I said, I'm very tired, so I'm kind of absent-minded. Wham!
But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel.
Still, I thought those look like claw marks rather than knife marks.
But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Miu to make the bombs in the first place.
Those weapons could have been a lot useful earlier.
After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
Yep.
In
I mean,
any case,
he saved your
the two were
life.
now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view...
Wait, why is the camera still working?
Kokichi pressed the force stop button.
They did
and
say
the camera's
communication.
pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places, and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible
Wow, he's
for us
strong.
to determine the identity.
Even though he couldn't really do push-ups.
But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Complete.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
Did they have to do this song and dance
I must
over and over?
reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Or is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking,
Nope.
then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, but it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi's Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
What are you gonna say?
I just need you all to listen.
Dot. What am I shooting?
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exosome? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So, to put my faith in him is the only way. What if everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turn it on its head? Yes, I need to lie.
All right, let's pin this
How do
down.
I lie again?
Who is inside that exosome? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not!
But what do I need to lie with?
Never die!
I trust Shuichi.
What do I need to lie with? Okay,
All right, let's pin this down.
I think
Who
this
is inside that exosome?
is what I need to use.
Kaito, right?
Cause that's Kokichi's disappearance. I have to lie about it. There.
I'll reveal the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore. What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
He's acting.
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
really. I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
Huh, it is Kaito.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
So Kokichi ruined the plan.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Ugh.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
So everything's ruined. Wait, no, but I think Kokichi, Suichi. Kokichi and... So Suichi ruined Kaito and Kokichi's plan. Because they wanted Monokuma to get it wrong to mess up the killing game, but... Suichi. I got a lot wrong this trial. All rise. Yeah, I still got A. Oh wow, even the rhythm game I got an A this time. It would have been perfect, but I messed up the closing argument. Okay, next. That's the best score I've gotten for the rhythm game.
Well,
If the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
absolutely right.
The Blacken who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So, you all got it right, huh? Even Suichi and Makiro voted for me? What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man was it hard to act like Kokichi did the whole time. I mean, sure he wrote most of his own lines. Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote that whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternative... I can't read. I'm really tired. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell though, huh?
come on, man.
Hey, come on. Guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good. Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki, was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain it. Most of it just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it. But, you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Mio make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
But what the hell? Why'd you do all that? The only reason I pretended to be the mastermind was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it? I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. they made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined. Yeah, Monokuma probably gave Maki the flashback light. Because Maki saw the flashback light in the on her way to the cafeteria. Dining hall thing.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's action too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah. They probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind. My actions were instigated by a true mastermind? But that can't be. The only reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remember that the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be?
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted. What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so that we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair?
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all We're all students of Host Week Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. See ya! Tomorrow is Koba. I don't know if I'll see you then, but hopefully I do. If not, you can just watch the video. Take care! I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you. I mean... Anyway, like I was saying.
You know...
Then, who is this true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either.
But
It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless. Unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. I'm on the verge of losing it. My plan, will help me win.
Huh?
I don't get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you. To kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. So he ruled that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened. Then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
but
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone. So, this is some kind of show?
But who are they watching? We're the only people left, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Soichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. A death game is made to be watched. If that's true. Then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this death game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind.
incomprehensible.
I mean, who's to say Kokichi was a remnant of despair? Like, he had no idea. Then again, he didn't know about the flashback light, but still. And who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm gonna spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that. But why are you... Why you are just too cute?
what? Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
Nah.
It was kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
huh?
But
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackhead. And her crime would be exposed so easily. If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What? You?
So he did this to protect Maki. Then Maki's gonna get a lot more emotional then. Damn it. That's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me so we can win and ruin the... he said it. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But, you know.
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game. Oh, so it wasn't about Maki.
Jeez.
He was crazy. But that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Cause I'm out of time.
What?
Time? Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it any.
My bad.
That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limits just talking. No, it can't be.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember it at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means
Could it be...
this might be the virus.
What?
Virus?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hogsmeade Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
That must have something to do with that this must have something to do with that virus. Kaito didn't use the flashback light, so he might not remember it. Are we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
But what? Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
So it wasn't about Maki. Alright then. But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Suichi see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done!
and that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Suichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you all like that. Even if I mess stuff up during the I'm so tired, I can't read. Even if I mess stuff up during the trial, I knew Suichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my side.
Why?
If you knew I'd see through it, why?
then
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
But why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind.
Got it.
We got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, he said yeah, why did I say yeah? No doubt, that's why Kokichi gave his life.
but
You talked as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, he still pisses me off. He still pissed me off. Wait, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Hey, so
Can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
huh?
You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives. And the shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off. That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that? That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which one it was. It is. A truth or the lie? Even now, at the very end, I didn't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. Can we call him the ultimate liar? That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Suichi.
Huh?
What? Me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. Because I'm...
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was always so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I could do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
Kaito!
Kaito! Are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die. You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time. Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Well, I won't let you kill him. I won't let you kill Kaito. You planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So am
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito.
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
Hmm.
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it won't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking about?
Hey!
Alright, kids. Time for your grand re-entrance. Is it a mono? Cubs? I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it, or spell it, or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie. What the hell's going on? I could have swore there were Morius chumps before. Okay, but I know. Let's destroy one of them now. This sad suck is bumming me the fuck out.
What did you say?
What the? Weren't all the Mono Cubs completely destroyed? The old Mono Cubs were destroyed. These Mono Cubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're a brand new character. It's like they're brand new characters. But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore. You brought them back on a whim like that? Are just replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Mono Cubs. But finding other people to participate in the killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people? I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right. We're so fucking lovable and shit, except one of them, of course. Oh, do you know what else this means? Now that the Mono Cubs are back, I've got my Essentials entourage protecting me again. Still wanna defy me now? This is bad. He's got the Essentials again. So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end. Stop. Even if you fight the Essentials, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the lost electro bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
I won't give up.
You?
Makiro, enough over it. I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Makiro. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
I mean, he's just gonna die anyways. Sick. Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But... She said I.
So,
Hey Makiro, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you did even like yourself a little. But wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from everyone, from others?
that's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself. I feel like this is a one-sided love.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bag.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it. I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do?
Dun dun dun.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better, he said it. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi!
Never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. And he said
The
okay.
impossible is possible!
Don't forget, he said it. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Thanks, Kaito. Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll!
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Of course, my bad. My bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Then, let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota,
A spe-
luminary of the stars.
A special punishment suited to the... he said it.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me, I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready!
Oh yeah? Well, screw you, I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
Let's watch this. Because there's only like less than 40 minutes of the stream left. I'll just finish the stream instead of ending the stream after the execution. Wait a minute. This is the first execution. This was how they killed Kyoko's dad. Last off second ignition. And this is how they killed Kyoko's dad. Oh, never mind. It's the other way. Literally went to the other side of the world. He got to see space. Error confirmed. Oh, the execution didn't kill him. Execution failed. The execution didn't kill him, his sickness did. He's a Hoge! Killed Monokuma because Kaito died on his own terms. Kaito.
Right? Cable, are you okay? I got hit by the debris when you protect.
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly,
Hey!
what's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean, Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay.
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah.
It's
Kaito's victory.
we lost. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that? It's not over?
Hell yeah!
No shit.
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there is just one blackened or two spotless. School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your own opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning. I swear, I will keep my promise.
You're right. Yeah, we're not going to let anyone else die.
Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually,
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all. Yo, he said it. Fill us in. We want to help you out. Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points. Sucking up. I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Get around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Won't that take longer than a whole chapter?
my widow cubs.
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
so long, farewell.
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
Why, you...
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging me.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way, nuh-uh. This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light. What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be? Is it broken? I don't feel like I remember anything.
This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He decided that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. There's only 30 minutes of the stream left, so yeah, I'm gonna keep going. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted, and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. Hey, it's Junko. The killing game will never end. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand. Is this really Junko? Like I said, this game has a habit of lying.
Such despair.
So I'll put in quotation marks, Junko. And also, if it is Junko, why is the game revealing it to us now? Like, there's no point. Danganronpa 2 didn't reveal Junko until the end. Danganronpa 1 didn't reveal Junko until the end, and Ultra Despair Girls as well didn't reveal Junko until the end. We're still one chapter away. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart got crushed. All the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing?
Ah,
Maki,
hey.
so you came too?
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Maki. He says, I'm sorry. For what? I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
hey.
Are you feeling lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be.
That's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah. I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. Looks like you're about to cry. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's the same for me. I want to show him my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, so you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here, because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah,
Tsumugi? Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
Alright!
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. Where's Kibo? Looks like Suichi's the only guy left. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Because, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
I like how Zoichi's the only one moving.
Hey! Oh, by the way. What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. Yeah, what is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But the rest of us here. But the rest of us are here. I kinda wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity.
So his Ahoge literally was antenna hair.
It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Did he just upgrade himself? Where's he going? Also,
And I will destroy it.
Voyage without passion or purpose. There's 5 of us left, to be continued. Normally this is like the survivors, but this game has been filled with so much twists and turns, I don't know what to trust anymore. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Makoto. I don't have any talents or anything. I'm just a regular teenager.
This boring looking person is me.
Makoto.
See? Even the way I look is normal.
So it's not the protagonist.
Getting into an elite school like this was just the start of my bad luck. I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations or the teachers' lectures. I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom. At home, my parents are constantly on my case. Honestly, I'm fed up. I want to run away from my daily life. I want to run away and just forget all this. I want to run away, and run away, and run away, and run away, and run away. But I'm okay. I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to.
What are you looking forward to?
Thanks for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with. Thanks for the strength to keep going.
What is it?
I'll keep on rooting for you, so please keep trying your best. And one day, I'll also...
That's a weird cutscene. But it might be important later. What happened?
What did you say?
The school's blowing up. What happened? Over there. I turned my head to where Maki was pointing. They kind of introduced 3D animation in Danganronpa 2 towards the end. And in Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls did... The entire thing was 3D animation. Kiba? Kiba, what are you doing? You're flying. Is it magic? I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. We need to hurry and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't. How do we stop him?
Alright.
We have to talk to him. We can get him to calm down. We can get him to calm down. It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard and try to get his attention. Yeah, you're right. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, we ran to the center of the courtyard. I didn't even have to control that one. Sleepy. It's a battlefield.
Damn it.
We need to get his attention. Get him to calm down. Kiba! Come here!
Hey!
Are you trying to get us killed? Please, Kiba. Calm down and talk to us. I shouted to Kiba, who finally came to a halt mid-air. And then slowly flew down to us.
Hey.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you call for me? Please keep it brief. I have other matters I must attend to.
Huh?
Other matters?
Yes.
I'm going to end the killing game.
Huh?
End the killing game?
Indeed.
To do that, I must destroy the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles.
What did you say?
Destroy it?
That's right.
The killing game cannot go on if I destroyed this school in its entirety.
Could it be?
So that's why you have that weapon?
Hey.
What's with that weapon? And the jetpack?
Yeah.
I obtained this equipment from my lab.
Huh?
You had equipment like that? In your lab?
Yes.
I made some modifications to drastically improve their power output and functionality.
Wait.
Since when have you been able to do that? You didn't level up or anything, right? Did something happen? Didn't you say you didn't want to use anything from the lab?
Right.
That's right. You don't like looking sci-fi.
That's right.
Yes, I wanted to be treated like a real human. A creature of flesh and blood like you all.
I have decided.
But I no longer have the luxury of clinging to that wish anymore. My course is clear. I must destroy this academy and end this killing game.
You can't!
Hold on. If you do that, like, if you do something like that, we'll all die too, you know? There's no oxygen in the outside world. There are no living things. We're only able to survive because we're inside a spaceship, you know?
That's right. Are you trying to kill us too?
Yes.
Did you just say yes? If my actions result in your deaths, so be it.
Huh?
So be it?
That's...
Monokuma told us that despair is the only choice. That hope does not exist here.
Unfortunately...
And unfortunately, he is right. As long as this killing game continues, only despair awaits us.
No.
I mean, he could try to destroy the school and avoid the oxygen generator. Wait, we still have hope.
Remember,
Our hope is everyone here, our friends who are still alive.
You're right!
Yeah. If we all work together, even this killing game will...
100%.
It will not stop. It will never stop.
What should we do?
And even if we did manage to stop this killing game and escape, where would we go? Earth is destroyed. Humanity is extinct. We have no home to return to.
What?
That might be true, but...
Which means...
Monokuma is right. Despair is all we have here. We simply do not have the power to change the outside world on our own.
Everyone!
All we can do now is refuse to submit to despair.
Hey!
And you would be willing to let all of us die to accomplish that?
Logical.
This is a far better alternative than allowing Monokuma to continue the killing game.
What was that?
Are you serious?
Listen closely.
Kaito and Kokichi gave their lives to end this killing game.
We must do it.
We should follow their example. We should be willing to give our lives to end this killing game.
What do you mean?
I mean, didn't we figure out with Kaito and Kokichi that someone's watching us? So there's a possibility that the outside world's a lie, and there are livable parts in the world. Is that what your inner voice is telling you to do?
No.
I can no longer hear that voice.
Huh?
You can't hear it anymore?
That's right.
For some reason, my inner voice has gone silent. This decision is my will, my choice.
I have decided.
I've chosen to modify myself and destroy this academy.
Everyone!
We can never submit to despair, because we are students of Host Academy.
no.
That's wrong.
Why?
Wrong?
That's...
Because there might still be hope. There might still be a place to call home.
Well then,
And what are you basing that claim on?
that's wrong.
Nothing.
But...
I just have a feeling.
You...
Just a feeling? You sound like an idiot right now.
because...
Kaito said so. It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
Okay,
There can be no killing game without an audience. Host Academy was the same way. It was a killing game made for an audience. This game must be the same way. Someone is watching this somewhere. There's someone left. There's still a possibility. True, we cannot say that there is absolutely no possibility, but even a mere possibility.
no, that's wrong.
That possibility is our hope.
Huh?
Oh, he just said no, that's wrong without being in a trial.
Because...
We haven't investigated everything. There are still a lot of mysteries in this school. If there are still questions to answer, then we haven't found the truth. And that means we can't give up. We can't give up before we reach the truth. Spoken like a true detective.
I understand.
Very well. I shall cooperate with your attempt to stop this killing game your way.
Thank you.
Kibo,
Listen closely.
but you have until dawn. I will not wait any longer than that.
Huh?
Until dawn?
Yeah.
The dawn here is simply an illusion, projected onto the dome. If you cannot stop the killing game by dawn,
100%.
I will destroy the academy and end the killing game myself. You're gonna end what now?
Didn't I tell you? It's impossible to end the killing game! Because the killing game is forever eternal!
Sure it is. Tell that to Danganronpa 1 and 2 and Ultra Despair Girls.
Why you?
Even though Ultra Despair Girls was a different game, it was still a killing game because people were still getting killed. It was a hunt. It was a hunting game. He's back. Attempting to destroy the Specialist Academy is more than a violation of school regulations. This is an act of mutiny.
That's enough.
So what? You are sorely mistaken if you think I will allow this to continue. Is the robot malfunctioning? He must be. Why else would he try to defy me? Then let's kill him until he dies from it. Hell yeah.
Leave it to me.
Ripping a robot apart isn't gory at all, so I can go all out this time.
And that's that.
Pops, can we kill him, please? They're so blazing because they don't have any hair downstairs. What? Well, any last words? They're all in battle mode.
Everyone!
Hello, Firewall. This place is dangerous. You all need to get out of here. I'm sleepy. Like, during the trial, I was actually trying to fight off sleep. But overall, I'm fine. How are ya? I'm kinda... Originally I said I was gonna end the stream after I finished the trial. But because there was like 20 minutes left, I was like, you know what? I'll just keep going. There were so many twists and turns. And Maki finally confessed her feelings. But the way Kaito reacted to it, it felt like it was one-sided. Anyways, how are you? I'm not sure if I already asked you that, but hey! You all need to get out of here. This place is dangerous, you all need to get out.
Kibo!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Soichi, please find this truth that you mentioned earlier while I stole them.
Well done.
It's all in your hands now. Now go.
Okay.
Alright.
Never forgive rule breakers! Anyone who messes with the killing game must die!
No, I won't let you run amok anymore. This killing game is over. In the name of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbol of hope itself, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and bring down this monument to despair.
That's how it began. In the war between Kibo and the Essentials, the Ultimate Academy became a battlefield. Oh, we're so close to finishing this game. Chapter 6, Goodbye Danganronpa. Huh. Fitting that this series might be ending soon. We ran to the entrance hall, trying to escape the battle that was unfolding.
Seems like
Things have suddenly become really bad. So the robot uprising finally happened. That's what I always feared, but
why you?
I never expected it to be like this.
Why?
But why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he? I mean, Kibo did say he modified the weapons. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Right?
Hey, Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to end this killing game.
What's that mean?
Okay, but what do we need to look for? Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
What?
The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
Because
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in the school, right? Just like... Wait, someone's hidden under the school? Hidden within the school? Are they trying to tell us that there's a 16th student? The one they called the ultimate despair? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind. Then, in that case...
I don't know.
Well, in this case, it's 16 students. But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher projects were us 16 students.
nope.
Don't you think it's possible someone may have infiltrated the Gopher project?
That's right.
That someone could be the mastermind hiding somewhere in the school? Someone? You mean a revenue despair, right? Then someone else inside this academy besides Kokichi is the remnant of despair?
That's true.
If we can find them and kill them, then the killing game should end. I don't know about killing them.
But
There is a possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet.
That's right.
Seems like it's worth a shot.
but
That's not the only thing we have to find. To truly end this killing game, we must find this mastermind of despair.
that's...
And also find hope.
Huh?
Hope?
Remember,
Our home. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. I know there is hope out there. We have to find it before we leave.
Jeez.
This isn't some fictional story, so I don't think things will work out that well.
hey,
I mean, Danganronpa is fictional. Like... if Tsumugi was real in the real world, they could cosplay as Danganronpa characters because Danganronpa is fictional. But if we can look at it, if we look for it, we just might find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything.
okay,
So we have to try.
That's true.
Since Kibo is distracting the essentials, we won't need to worry about violating school rules.
Okay.
There must be other rooms we haven't investigated yet.
All right.
Rantaro's room! You're right! There's no point complaining. Let's all just do what we can. Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it. Maki.
okay,
Yes, that's right.
all right.
We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all is revealed, this killing game will end.
Hey.
Then let's split up and start searching. We're splitting up? But we were just in such a united mood. Well, we don't have enough time left to go together, unfortunately.
You're right.
Right. We'll see each other soon.
All right.
I should go too. We need to end this killing game before dawn. What's happening? It's a tunnel. What? A hole. Now it is time to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and your bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end this killing game before dawn breaks. Wait, we actually have a time limit? Okay, I'm ending the stream here. I hope you're fine, Farewell. Sorry if this was short for you. I could have gone for like an extra 5 minutes, but there's a time limit, so I really need to think this through. Tomorrow will be Coma, and I'm not sure if it will be the end of Coma. If it is, then yay, another game complete. But yeah, let's try fall asleep. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. This trial had so much twists and turns. It was very confusing, but we got through it, and Kaito is dead. But yeah, I hope I see you guys tomorrow for